Hello and welcome to Film Companion South. This is an episode of Mean Tweets, which is actually not very mean, but valid questions that people have addressed to me. Vivekanandan K says, Periya Vellakaradure English lada kovuvaru. Yes, boss, na English lada kovuven because I want this koval to reach the nation. Okay, happy? Satish Mohanasundaram says, you're giving pure reviews it because we want popularity. No, I'm not giving poor reviews because I want popularity. I just give my reviews the way I feel about a film, but yeah, if you want to think whatever attribute reasons to it, then that's different. Rahul Thakur says the Joker, this just barking fog, I think he means barking dog, doesn't know anything about filmmaking. Ask him how many films has he directed? None. But I have written two. One has not been released, but one is on Netflix. It's you can see it and say it's bad, but it's out there. So I have done something in film. And I think James Cameron and Spielberg are disciples of him. No, I don't think so. It's easy to criticize someone. He don't read science in his college and so it is ghost story rather than science fiction. No, I didn't say it is not ghost story. I said it has the tropes of a ghost story. I think you're talking about 2.0. I think I said it has the tropes of a ghost story rather than science fiction. And no, just because there's a robo in there doesn't make it automatically science fiction. These types of idiots are full in our nation, of course. They found logic in the Spider-Man roam on a wall and Thor fly with a hammer or Superman fly like anything without logic. They will never utter any comment or logic with Marvel films. Boss, I am not a Marvel film fan. Why don't you understand that? Because these people belong to them who used to like neighbor's mother more than their own. I don't even want to get into that comment, what it means. And the irony is that Thanos killed entire universe population by just single nip. And that is very fascinating and convincing for them. No, it is not very fascinating and convincing for me, but I will let you have your own opinions. GP says, guys, don't listen to this paid bad reviewer word just slowly feeding his negative thoughts against 2.0 movie. My God, people are really possessive about this film. Tamil cinema, robo blockbuster hit, now pride of Indian cinema, none tweeted responded for Bollywood film industry. Mega jealous, small-minded people. Why should I be jealous, dude? I don't get any kind of positive or negative thing from this movie. It's just an opinion. Deal with it. Ramakrishnan asked Mr. Rangan's doubtful expression throughout the first 10 minutes. Hilarious. The man called P.C. Shriram is an eccentric in many ways, just like how the light expresses itself in many shades. That's actually something that I didn't know because it's my look of intense concentration, right? It's not doubtful. So I kind of look like, I tend to do that a lot. It's like, yeah, okay, that's really interesting. Okay. But I'm supposed to do something like, okay, that's really interesting, and I still haven't mastered that, So the look of intense concentration that I had during my press days when nobody is actually filming is what I still have in my video days, and I've got to do some one of those things where you practice in front of a mirror and change your facial expressions kind of thing that I have got to do that. So thank you for that feedback. I shall look at it. Karan Karthik, who says this film companion will just promote the movie if it's released, is big in Kannada. I think Yash is the second actor who has been in Film Companion. First was Anant Nag. That's true. And Film Companion only promotes Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam and Hindi. Our Yash has proved that Kannada yargo kammi illa. Salute to Yash and Film Companion. One request, please show spotlight on all the Kannada industry. You know what? We want to do more Kannada, we want to do more Telugu, we want to do more Malayalam, but I'm based in Chennai and we are desperately looking for people who can do these video interviews for us. See, it's not that difficult to get people who do text interviews, right? Who do text pieces for us. And if you see over the past 2 months, there's been a lot of text pieces that have come in these other languages. But with video, it's proved very difficult. And what we're trying to do is see if we can have some kind of makeshift arrangement. But this is something we are looking at, and 2019 will hopefully be a big change in the way we cover the other industries. Schrodinger's cat saying, I look like some villain mafia boss here. Reminds me of Amrish Puri character in Talapati. I really don't have that kind of presence, boss. I mean, like, you're just talking about the bald head, but that requires some serious attitude and a lot of height, which I don't have. So it's just like, I would disagree with this comment here. Karthik 1000 says, BR, can you let a creator express himself in his mother tongue? We get more information and insights when someone talks in their mother tongue. I think it's much better conveyed. Film companion could hire someone who could make subtitles. This whole interview would have been far better if the creator expressed comfortable language. Actually, you know what? A lot of people are comfortable in English. P.C. Shriram was very comfortable in English. Rajiv Menon is very comfortable in English. I'll tell you why we like doing our interviews in English as much as possible. Because there are many channels that do interviews in Tamil and Telugu and Kannada and Malayalam and other languages. So by doing stuff in English, I'm hoping that we can shine a national spotlight. But yes, if a creator is comfortable only in their own language, we have done many Tamil interviews. We will continue to do them. And there is Hemant has done Telugu interviews. Vivek has done Malayalam interviews. So we are not anti that kind of thing. But we try to keep it in English as much as possible if the people are comfortable in English. Prasanna Chukka says, you are a reviewer. Actually, everyone can do that. Don't think you know everything about filmmaking. If you do make a film, I already said that I've written something, but I'll tell you, not everyone can actually review. It's very easy to give an opinion, but it's not easy to review. I will challenge you to review a film properly, and then you come back and tell me that it's easy to review, and then let's have a talk about it. Barney Dharan says, இவர் இந்த உலகத்துக்கு ஏதோ சொல்ல வராரு, ஆனால் என்னென்னு தான் புரியல, ஒரே இங்கிலீஷ். அதுக்கு நான் என்ன சார் பண்ண முடியும், இங்கிலீஷில் தான் பேசுகிறேன்னா. இட்ஸ் அன் இங்கிலீஷ் லாங்குவேஜ் சேனல், இட்ஸ் அன் இங்கிலீஷ் லாங்குவேஜ் வெப்சைட், தட்ஸ் ஹவ் வி ஆர். அருண் டி சேஸ், இவன் கடலே சூப்பர் படம்னு சொன்னவன். நோ, ஐ டிட் நாட் சேஸ் அ சூப்பர் படம். ஐ செட் இட்ஸ் அன் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் ஃபிலிம் தட்ஸ் வெரி டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஃப்ரம் இட்ஸ் அ கிரேட் ஃபிலிம். வாட் எல்ஸ் டு எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் ஃப்ரம் ஹிம்? வை வேஸ்ட் யுவர் டைம் ரைட்டிங் சச் அ லாங் காமெண்ட்? இப்போ ரிப்ளை பண்ண மாட்டா. ஐ டோன்ட் நோ வேர் திஸ் லாங் காமெண்ட் கேம், பட் எஸ், பட் ரிமெம்பர் தட் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் ஃபிலிம்ஸ் ஆர் நாட் கிரேட் ஃபிலிம்ஸ். ஐம் நாட் டாக்கிங் அபவுட் great films at all. Pranav Kamdi says, I guess you overanalyze every movie. That's probably one of the reasons you lost your hair. Probably yes. Actually, I think it's more genetics, but then this is probably, there's a good reason that there's a good chance that this also has a part to play in that. Then Vignesh Vicky says, Poda Sotta. Okay, I'm not even going to get into that. Caesar Bala says, நீ பழனிக்கே பால் காவடி எடுத்தாலும் உனக்கு 2.5 தான். That's actually my favorite review rating. So I guess that's thing. But Seen Srinivasan says, I rate your review, it's 0 rating. Okay, that's fine, fair par for the course. எவ்வளோ நல்லா பேசணும், 2.5 rating. Now, I don't know, people seem to get this 2.5. I think it's from my reviews. Nishant Subramania says, when you cannot be a creative person, you become a critic. Actually, being a critic is its own kind of creativity. I'll tell you something. Go watch a movie, come back and try to put your thoughts exactly, I'm taking this in its own spirit. So, I mean, fine, you're entitled to your own, thoughts about my critical capabilities and all that. But I'm just seriously telling you, go watch a movie, try to keep the things in mind and come back and try and explain why exactly that movie worked or did not work for you. That takes quite a bit of, it's a challenging thing, boss. It's not as easy as you think. It's not just writing 5 words and saying good or bad on a tweet. It's writing an essay about a movie, trying to explain why you did not or did like the movie is quite a challenging thing, and it's taken many, many years for me to kind of get halfway decent at it. I'm still not there, but it takes a lot of time. So just try your hand at it actually. Manohar Venkatesh says, your Motta Taleki another rating 0.0, and he's laughing at his own joke. I guess I should laugh too. Somehow Siripu is not coming, boss. What do I do? Error lol. You are Blue Satai 2.0 upgrade version. I think that's a serious compliment. I watch all his videos. I think he's kind of the most popular reviewer out there. So, and I'm like not even a tenth of his popularity I have. So, if you're going to compare me to him, that's like really good. Ashwin says, ஒரு மொட்டை, ஒரு ப்ளூ சட்டை, 4-5 ஸ்கூல் பசங்க, நீங்களாம் லெவ்யூர் செல்ஃபி பிள்ளைங்களா போங்கடா. I hope that made you sleep better at night. I really hope it did. Vinod Neeraj says, this guy is mental dot. I don't agree with that dot. Hariharanji says, baddie like he had full meals ready to burp. Actually, you know what? I'm perpetual on a diet. You won't know this, but the people at the office keep laughing all the time. I'm always, on a diet and, counting my calories and stuff like that. So, this comment made people here laugh more than they made me say anything. Karthikeyan Dandapani says, நல்லவேளை இவர் exam paper correct பண்ணல, நான் just pass கூட ஆகிருக்க மாட்டேன் போல. I don't know actually. Maybe I would have been nicer to you because you're not spending crores of money and asking me to invest in you. So SJ says, யாரடா நீங்கலாம் sleeper cell மாதிரி வந்து இருக்கீங்க. I don't know, boss. That sounds like a serious compliment. Are you sure it's a mean tweet? Libin Paul says, your Tamil is nice, but please stick to English, bro. I am sticking to English, bro. Surya Aduri says, Baradwaj is wearing very South Indian shirt. Wow. I forget which interview this is. I'm looking at my team member now. I forget which interview this is, so I don't know. Karamazov says, ask BR on Archer. Sounds like Marga Bandhu Modal Sand. Okay, boss. I will accept that. Nevin Ram says, உங்களுக்கு இந்த வீடியோ பிடிச்சிருந்ததுன்னா, actually I do that when I speak fast. I tend to get garbled in the way I pronounce things. One of the, the funniest things that I keep laughing about, and actually the team also keeps laughing about, is when I was talking to when I was talking to Balaji Mohan and we kept talking about his first film, Kadalil Sodapuvadu Eppadi. Now I'm saying it right because it's like, I'm saying it slowly. But then I kept saying Kadal Software Eppadi. And I kept saying that again and again. I was like, shit, just say the name properly. Just slow down and say the name properly, and it just happened. James Duncan says, typical Brahmin review. Every film has ideas. Art is political no matter how you look at it. Get used to it and apply some burn all. I wish I had known which review this was for. But okay, art is political no matter how you look at it. I agree with that, but then the personal is also political, and sometimes some people get more into the personal aspects than the political aspects. I really wish I knew which review was this, but I shall apply some Bernal. Sudarshan Narasimhan says, am I the only one who thinks Baradwaj Rangan looks like a bald Pooja Kumar? Do not do this to me, and do not do this to her, please. Parsha S says, your hair must have fallen, but the neurons under that shiny scalp are as lush, silky and dense as a Pantene ad. Wow, that's seriously awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Have a great new year and see you all with more meanness next year.